Sick game, sick balance. What are you supposed to do against that? That's a high.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Smiling Specialist. Today I want to talk about my thoughts about the situation between Leffen and the beef between the Tekken community. Quick disclaimer, this is my thoughts and criticisms about the situation. There's no attacks towards Leffen, towards the Tekken community, or anyone from it. This is my criticism. Please do not take my words as personal at all from anyone who's watching this. So pretty much, if you have paid attention, you know what's going on in the last few weeks and months. You know, Leffen, not former, but pro Smash player, multiple champion. He played Marvel vs. Capcom, Dragon Ball Fighters. I respect him, respect his skills, everything. He decided to join, the Tekken community. Tried to play Tekken 7. And to me, when I first, saw this, I was I was happy because hey, we get more players. People, especially like it's kind of interesting to see players from this community join the next community to try to hack on this game, a little different. And to me, I was kind of happy, but till Leffen start playing it more and just more insults and complaints. And it's not like complaints that we all have, certain things, It's just pretty much complaints that don't make any sense, Playing like every move, he gets beaten, every move is a cheese move. He complains about this, complains about that, Texas this a scrub game, called this shit game. And to me, it's just like, it's just not like, it's just like kind of feels weird because it's like you just join in the community. It's like, it's like me entering Street Fighter recently. You see me right now like playing Street Fighter because y'all know how to join in recently. That's just me just like going to Street Fighter and just immediately shit on the community, sitting on the game because I don't fully 100% understand it because this is so different. And niggas Leffen is different. He used to play in 2D games. It's a 3D fighting game. It's something different. And it's like, to me, like you get to know the game, you want to take a long time to get used to it. And I feel Leffen like honestly, you have complaints, but at least try to understand it. And I feel like Leffen has not doing that. He just pretty much shit on the dang game, just shit on the game, shit on any character he lose to, even on the easiest stuff, falling for Dragon Tales. You saw earlier the video where with Fakumam, he just kept falling for the high kicks, and it's just easy to block, and you just sit home like, that's a high. Like, it's easily obvious it's a high because it's aim at the head. It's not aiming at nowhere else. So it's an easy dodgeable move. You can duck it and punish it. It's not like a quick flame, so it's easy to dodge it, but he didn't. And it's just pretty much all, it's just like that, like I said, he just complained about put up stuff. And I also I don't know, I never found a clip of it. I was trying to find a clip for it, but when I remember one time on stream, he was playing and then the owners of Red Wings, and he said, I do not want to take advice from mid-tier players. And I found that comment kind of disrespectful because this is a guy who pretty much just started in the game. And it's like, you try to say you don't want to take advice from mid-tier players, but you are the mid-tier player. I mean, yeah, everybody talks and getting on advice, but then sometimes everybody respectfully giving you advice about a character or a move or anything. Try to at least listen. Do not try to I want to take advice from these top players and only that's it. Like, that's not how, that's not a good thing. Just take advice and just listen to it. And it's just also like he just like I said, just keep shit on the game, but he get playing in weeks after weeks and just constantly complaining. It's pretty much like, it's to the point it becomes annoying, and it's just like, and I understand like how people get like very irritated with him, making comments, making memes, making jokes at him. And also when it comes to that, it's also like to the point where he do that as a reaction to it. And it's more kind of, people say victim. And I can see it like he playing victim, such as, everyone tries to say that he's sitting like crapping on him because he's a Smash player and they don't want him. And I understand because when he says some comments, there are people who are being very disrespectful, rude, making inappropriate, not like pretty much rude comments towards him. And I understand that. I understand that will make you mad. Pretty much, it doesn't look to make the Tekken community look great. But however, when he posts these like comments on his Twitter or social media, it's mostly pretty much bringing this is the only voice or this is the only reaction towards the Tekken community, which is not pretty much true. Not everyone feels like pretty much, oh, we don't want him because he's a Smash player, or we don't want him in because he's from this community. That's not true. It's just more because you crap on the community so much and so well. And it's times like you said that, oh, I could be a top player in the community, like top player in Tekken if you actually care for the game, which is like kind of arrogant to me. It's like, dude, how are you like say you're a top player, but it's like you just started the game. It's like me saying I could be a top player at Tekken if I really put effort to it. It's like you didn't play him much. Like you can't play people like me or whatever who play for years and years, like knowing everything about the game. Play with every single character they pretty much can. Well, you pretty much play with other characters, like a couple characters. And this is kind of very arrogant for him. And I understand, like, you know, his thoughts about, like, you know, people like clapping him because he's Smash, because we had it before when last year with Sonic Fox joined in the community and Tekken and people clap on him. And I understand, but the thing is, it kind of died down. You know, people don't, oh, because he's a furry, he's this, he's something for the community. But the thing is, what difference between him is from Leffen and Sonic is Sonic came in the Tekken community, played his game, and did not shit on the community. He not shit on the game, his instinct, and people left it alone. Or the people, the voices, the like 10, 20% of people who like crap on him because he's this or that, it's people say less is silent. If people don't give a fuck anymore, in my opinion. And I understand the gatekeeping. It's like, you know what? I understand the complaints of gatekeeping because we need to start the gatekeeping in our community. And I pretty much, you know, I agree with that. And it's just like we need to have more people open up in our community, pretty much make it more open for new players to have fun. But however, like, my thing is when, like, Leffen just make it seem that he thinks that everyone's out to get him. Everyone's just like, every complaint is, or every criticism is an insult. It's just like, we don't want you here or whatever. It's to the point where he makes the community this toxic community. And especially when he and he had treated us as Tekken's like one of the most toxic, most cancerous places, like, you know, Reddit, whatever, it's most cancerous. And I feel like it's weird, especially like him coming from the Smash community, where we just have seen dozens of Smash players from that community have been outed out for their pedophilic acts or being pedophiles. And I feel like that's weird to pretty much we as toxic or we just most cancerous. And I know people will be like, oh, well, that's because everybody is toxic. It's toxic. And it's like, yes, tech community can be toxic. I understand. I know that. But it's like every community is toxic, in my opinion. Every community, from any fighting game, from Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Smash, even outside fighting games, Call of Duty, Madden, 2K, FIFA, Minecraft, Fortnite. Everywhere is toxic community. There are pretentious people. There are gatekeepers. There are people who are racist, misogynist people. There are people everywhere. It's to the point, yeah, it just varies how toxic it is. But you try to say like, oh, we're toxic. Yes, it's going to be a toxic thing. But I feel like Tekken is not as toxic as Leffen has made it seem. Yes, we do have people who are really disrespectful and rude. But do not make it seem that we are just this heinous people who just want to just hate you and just hate you. And it was like, we just don't want you in our community and we just want you to disappear and everywhere. We just actually just want to bring criticism. We actually want to give you advice. Because to me, personally, I want Leffen to be in the community. I don't want Leffen to leave from this community. I want him to stay. But the thing is, if you'll keep shitting on the game, keep shitting on us, keep shitting on everything, it's to the point like, what's the point you doing it? What's the point playing the game? Just to the point, do play another game. It's like, to me, like, if I keep playing Street Fighter, and I was like, I hate Street Fighter, I hate this game, fuck this game, the community is so toxic, I can't play it, it sucks. It's to the point, just stop it. I'm not gonna force myself to play a game I don't enjoy. I don't care its reviews, I don't care. Try to better myself. I hate the game, I hate the community, why do I want to play it? It's just stop it. It's like, to me, I think it's also another way, example. Because for me, before this, I used to be in a Madden. I used to want to be in a Madden YouTuber. But I stopped because the community was toxic for me, and I didn't find enjoyment playing the game, or I enjoyment with interacting with the community. So I stopped and moved to Tekken. That's what we like things to do. But Leffen, I feel like that's a way I feel. It's to the point to stop. If you really hate the community, we dislike it, just move on. And also advice to people who are, talking about Leffen. It's to the point. Do not stoop on a level. Just keep insulting the man. He had criticism, just do it in a mature way. Because the thing is, if you do it in a way such as it could be rude, crass, or whatever, it's going to make it to the point like, this is the community. This is toxic. If you have criticism, just do it in the right way. Just pretty much say, hey, you're wrong about this game, you're wrong about this character. Actually, you just pretty much counteract his statements in a mature way, and it's pretty much make it look stupid. If you pretty much he says something dumb or crass. That's all I have to say. What are your thoughts on the situation? How you feel about Leffen in the community? How you feel about gatekeeping? Let me know in the comment section. This is Smiling Specialist. I'm out.